for later. All right, so let's start with our neck cars. So these are controlled articular rotations. Drop your chin to your chest, be here. All right, okay. Drive your elbows down, feel grounded. Your chin is dropped. Take your chin and take it over to the left pec, beginning to look over your left shoulder. Drop your left ear behind your left shoulder. Let your chin come up and around. Take it over to the other side where the right ear is behind the right shoulder. And then drop your chin down to your right pec and bring it back forward. And then once again, same direction, going over to the left pec, dropping the ear behind, trying to make this as smooth as you can, but watching out for where you're stiff and where there might be pulling. And then chin drops back over here to the right pec, and you're down in the beginning. And let's go back the other way. So the chin goes to the right pec, the right ear drops behind. The chin comes up around, chin drops, ear drops behind the shoulder, and chin drops to the pec. And one more time, I believe, over to the right pec, drop the shoulder blades down, feel grounded. Right ear behind the shoulder, chin goes up and around, left ear behind the shoulder, left chin to left pec, or chin to left pec, and back to the center. Okay, so now let's do the thoracic spine. So that's the spine from the base of the neck to the bottom of the ribs. All right, so cross your arms and take a sharp exhale and round your upper back down so you can get your elbows towards your belly button. All right, so get your elbows towards your belly button. Be here for a moment and then lift up out of your lumbar spine. Okay, so it's really just the thoracic spine that we want to curl here. Okay, so pull the belly in, lift out of the lumbar spine. Take your right elbow towards your left pocket. Open yourself up as you twist to the left, rooting down through the right sit bone. Come forward in full extension. Watch the neck, it wants to get involved. And then take a twist over to the left. Maybe pause there a moment. And then dive the left elbow into the right pocket. And come back around to the center. Again, lift up out of the lumbar. Left elbow. Sorry, right elbow. Right elbow. Right elbow, left pocket. Bring it up. Twist it around. Root down through the right sit bone. Bring it forward. This is like a cobra pose. And then over to the left, root down through the left sit bone. Drop the left elbow into the right pocket. And back to the beginning. Come on up. Cross your arms the other way. Take that sharp exhale again. Let the elbows go towards the belly button. Lift up out of your lumbar spine, pulling the belly in. And take left elbow over to right pocket. And then twist and open up to the right as you root down to the left sit bone. Bring the body forward. Take it over to the left. Drop the right elbow into the left pocket. And you're back to the beginning. Lift up out of the lumbar spine. Take the left elbow to the right pocket. Twist over to the right. Come center. Twist over to the left. Watch those sit bones. And drop the right elbow into the left pocket. And come to the beginning. Good. Okay, come on up. Let's stand. Okay, get a block for between your legs. Let me make sure that I'm in good view here. Okay, so block between your legs. We're going to start with the shoulder blades. All right. Okay, so shoulder blades I will show from the side. Okay. If you have a small ball with you, I always forget about this. But if you have a small ball, you can put the small ball here because you'll see that you're going to be making a circles on your legs if you have the ball there. The elbows are straight, everything's straight. It's only about the shoulder blades, which elevate, protract, depress, retract. So what we're trying to do is get this into a circle. Okay, so it's elevate, protract, depress, retract. Elevate, protract, depress, retract. Okay? A couple of times in that direction. Just feel what that is. And you're trying to make this nice circle. All right, and then go back the other way, which is elevate, retract, depress, protract. And again, trying to work this as a circle of the shoulder blades. Okay, let's do the shoulders. Okay, same idea. You want to be really grounded because you really want the focus to be only on that which we're working. We will work both shoulders at the same time again. Okay, so the shoulders, again, arms, elbows straight, fingers straight, and energy out through the fingertips and energy down through the floor. All right, so the shoulders externally rotate and the palms can face out. All right, so this is external rotation. And then if you take the arms and bring them this way, that's internal rotation. All right, so external rotation, keeping the ribs still, keeping the shoulder blades still. Okay, external rotation. You can bring the arms up into the front. Okay, someplace you can't really go any further. You have to begin to start internally rotating as you extend your fingers and arms away from you, so you can make this big, 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 big circle around and back, internally rotating the whole time. Let the fingertips touch behind you if you can. Then straight arms, presses back. And at some point you feel you've got to really use that rotation in the shoulders to come up around as you externally rotate and bring them back down to the front. Let's do that one more time. So we're externally rotated and we can come up just a bit. And at some point, to get a little higher, you've got to start to internally rotate, reaching, and feel it just in the shoulders to continue your internal rotation back to the back. And then press back and rotate the shoulders, externally rotating them, spinning the triceps forward. And keep that rotation happening to get back to the front. Okay, let's lie down on our backs. Get your straps. Have a block. Right. So this one today, perhaps. Okay, so one thing I like to do with the block is put the block between the feet and line the heels up with the block. It keeps you level. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put the strap around my legs, which you can as well. Okay. And we're on our back with our knees bent, feet on the floor. So pelvic tilting. The inhale breath gives you the neutral spine, and the exhale can pull the belly in, and we get this energy up into the bottom of the thoracic spine here. So the inhale breath has its own strength here in the low abdominals, 6 o'clock. And the exhale pulls the belly in, and you can feel the energy up here at 12 o'clock. So inhale, 6 o'clock. And exhale, belly in, and really feel it up here at the 12 o'clock. Okay? So inhale, 6 o'clock, and feel that spot where it just begins to tug. And then exhale, belly in, 12 o'clock. All right, so let's do our pelvic plots. So inhale, 6 o'clock, right? Feel that strong lower abdominal. Exhale around to what would be 3 o'clock. You get up to your 12 o'clock. Feel that 12 o'clock. And then exhale around through 9 o'clock. Sorry, I hope I said inhale. Around through 9 o'clock, you get to 6 o'clock. So here we are, 6 o'clock, and then exhale, 12 o'clock. Inhale, 6 o'clock, going the other direction. Exhale around through 9 o'clock to get to 12 o'clock. Feel that 12 o'clock, and then inhale around through 3 o'clock to get to 6 o'clock. And then exhale, belly in, 12 o'clock. Really feel that 12 o'clock. We're going to move from here now. Inhale around through 3 o'clock. You get to 6 o'clock, feeling the 6 o'clock. And then exhale around through 9 o'clock. You get to 12 o'clock. Inhale, 6 o'clock. Exhale, belly in, 12 o'clock. Back around the other way. Inhale through 9 o'clock. You get to 6 o'clock. And then exhale through 3 o'clock. You get to 12 o'clock. Okay, let's go ahead and inhale, 6 o'clock, and breathe and hold there. So when you're in your neutral spine with a little bit of arch in your low back and your belly is in here, just try to pull your belly in at that point. Use your exhale. Okay. All right, now, using the pelvic tilting here, inhale, take your arms overhead. Exhale, pull your belly in and let your knees float into the chest. Inhale, take your legs to 90-90. Exhale, pull the belly and the knees fall back in. Inhale, carefully put your feet on the floor. And exhale, arms down inside your bodies. So inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, belly pulls in and knees come in. Inhale, bring it up to 90-90. Exhale, pull the belly in and the knees float back in. Inhale, feet on the floor. And exhale, bring the arms alongside your bodies. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, belly pulls in, bring the knees in. Inhale, take it over to your 90-90. Exhale, belly pulls in. Inhale, feet on the floor. And exhale, arms outside your bodies. Okay, let's take an inhale. Exhale, pull the belly in and bring the knees up to 90-90. Inhale here. Take the arms, let's go ahead and take the arms out to the side. You can take the arms out to the side. You can take the arms into cactus. So take an inhale here. You've got a neutral spine. Exhale, pull your belly in and let your knees drop to the left. Okay, inhale here. Exhale, pull your belly in and bring your knees up. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, belly in. Drop the knees. Inhale here. Exhale, pull your belly in and bring your knees back. Inhale. Exhale, belly in. Drop it over. Inhale. Exhale, belly in. Bring it up. Inhale. Exhale, belly in. Takes it over. Inhale. Exhale, belly in. Bring it up. Okay, I'm just going to call the breath. Inhale. Here's your neutral spine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, here we are. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull your belly in as you put your feet on the floor. All right, and then all right, arms down alongside your bodies. Okay, so we're going to go into bridging. So, inhale breath. There's your neutral spine on the floor. Exhale, pull your belly in, squeeze your glutes, and press your hips up. Inhale, take your arms to the ceiling, so still pressing up. Exhale, roll yourself down through your thoracic spine to 12 o'clock. Inhale, 6 o'clock. Exhale, belly in, glutes squeeze, press it up. Inhale gives you another opportunity to really press the hips up. And then exhale, roll down through the thoracic spine to 12 o'clock. And then inhale, 6 o'clock. Exhale, belly in, feel the 12 o'clock. Squeeze the glutes, press them up. Inhale, arms up, and then exhale. Roll down through the vertebrae to 12 o'clock and inhale. 6 o'clock. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. Sorry, inhale 6 o'clock. Exhale, belly pulls in, out. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, arms go up. And then exhale, roll it down. 12 o'clock. Inhale. 6 o'clock. Okay, let's go ahead and roll over onto our right side. Extend your legs out. Can you balance? Good. All right. Bend your knees. Let your body line up with the edge of your mat. Okay. Let your left hip, which is on top, come a little bit forward and do the clamshells. So inhale, breath opens up the knees. Keep the feet together. Exhale, holds. Inhale again here, and then exhale, take it down. So inhale, open it up. Exhale, hold. Inhale here, and exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, hold. Feel your glute. Inhale here, and exhale down. And inhale up. Exhale, hold. Inhale here, and exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, hold. Inhale here, and exhale down. And inhale, open with your toes. Exhale, hold. Inhale here, and exhale down. And inhale, open. Exhale, hold. Inhale here, and exhale down. And inhale, open. Exhale, hold. Check on the glute periodically. Keep the hip forward. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale, open. Exhale, hold. Inhale here, and exhale down. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, hold. Inhale here, and exhale. Let's come on up onto our elbow for a moment. Let's go ahead. You can do bend the knees and be here. You can straighten the legs and be here. Okay. So come on up. Take a few breaths here. Feel your legs strong, waistline lifted. Take an inhale and exhale. Okay, so now let's do it a little bit different way here, if you like. Knees can be bent or legs can be straight. So inhale brings you up. Put your left hand on your right elbow and exhale. Left elbow goes to right pocket. Inhale. Exhale, crunching. Okay, inhale. Exhale, that's enough. Let's take it and do the other side. So check and see if you can balance. So balance a moment. Bend the knees. Line your body up with the edge of the mat. Keep your feet together. Inhale. Open your legs up. Feel your glutes. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale. Open. Exhale, hold. Inhale here. Exhale down. Inhale, open. Exhale, hold. Inhale here. And exhale down. Inhale, open. Exhale, hold. Inhale here. And exhale down. Inhale, open. Exhale here. Inhale here. And exhale down. Inhale, open. Exhale here. Check the glutes. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Good. Let us get up on our elbow on this side. Okay, so once again, the knees can be bent. It's a little bit easier. And come on, take a few breaths. Inhale. and exhale, come on. Okay, so let's go ahead and take it up. We'll put our right hand on our left shoulder and take an inhale and exhale. Elbow to the pocket. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. That's enough of that. Let's roll over onto our bellies. All right, so let's go ahead and turn the head so that the left ear is on the floor. All right. Okay. So if the left ear really can't get on the floor comfortably, put a little bit of a blanket or something so that you can actually release your ear on the floor. So I'm going to use a little bit of blanket myself today. All right. Hands go behind the back. Okay. Yeah, okay. So here we go. Hands behind the back. Inhale, lift up the chest, bring the right arm around and salute. Exhale, turn the head to the left. Drop the right ear on the floor. Inhale, left arm, salutes. Exhale, turn the head to the right. Inhale, right arm salutes. Exhale, turn the head to the left. Inhale, left arm salutes. Exhale, turn the head to the right. Inhale, right arm salutes. Exhale, turn the head to the left. Inhale, left arm salutes. And exhale, turn the head to the right. All right, so leave the head here for a moment and just release down. You can take your arms down too. And just feel that the neck, the shoulders down away from the ears. And then gently lift up the head and twist it to turn to the other side so you can kind of see what's going on. All right, let's go ahead and make a pillow for our face. So you could put your head on a block. You can make a little pillow with your hands. It's not going to be about the upper body right now. So take the right leg, take an inhale and extend it long on the floor as you lift it. And then exhale, take it down. Again, with the right leg, inhale, lengthen it. Feel the hip point stay on the floor. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Keep the hip point on the floor. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, lift. And exhale, lower. Again, it's 10 of these. Inhale, lengthen, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, lift. Feel that hip point. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Same thing. Left side. Inhale. Feel the hip point on the floor. Exhale. Inhale. Reach. Lengthen. Lift. Exhale. Lower. Inhale. Lift. Lengthen. Reach. Exhale. Inhale. Feel that hip point. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Hip point on the floor. Feel it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your right knee. And again, keep your hip point on the floor. Inhale. Keep the foot up to the ceiling. Exhale. Lift. Inhale 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 to the ceiling. Exhale. Lift. Keep that hip point down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Then the other knee. And kick it up. Inhale. Give it a point on the floor. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let it point. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. All right, legs are down. Go ahead and put your head, it can either be on a blanket or a block. I'm going to try this block because it seems like the right size for me. So the forehead is on the block. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Let the elbows drop down. Right? So take the elbows up. Take the hands off of the back of the head. Extend the arms into a Y position. Bring the arms to a T position. Internally rotate the arms at the T. Take the hands back behind you. Let the fingertips touch and the elbows bend. Let the hands hover over the back and then drop them down and drop the elbows. Take the elbows up. Take the hands up off the back. Extend the arms long. Bring them to T position. Externally rotated T position. Bring it to Y. Hover the hands over the head, interlaced. Drop the hands on the head, elbows to the floor. Once again, elbows come up, hands come up off of the back of the head, extend out into Y, come down to T, internally rotated T. Take the hands behind the back, bend the elbows, cover the hands above the back, and then drop them down for the elbows. Inhale, exhale, breathe and hold. Just breathe through this. This isn't done with the breath so much. Lengthen, bring to T, externally rotate, back to Y, interlace the fingers, hover over the head, drop them down. Last one. Elbows come up. Hands come over the top of the head. They come into the Y. They come into the T. They internally rotate at the T. Take them back behind you. Fingertips touch. Elbows bend. Hover over the back. Lay the hands on the back and drop the elbows. Elbows come up. Hands come up. Extend out into this I position. Bring it to T. Externally rotated T. Bring it to Y. Cover the hands behind the head. Hands go on the head. Elbows come down. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and push ourselves up into table position. So I'm going to go ahead and try. Now I'm going to take the band off. Let's take the bands off. All right. So go ahead and push yourselves back into child's pose and find a child's pose that works for you. So I want to make sure that you've got a child's pose that works for you. I want want you to have a block and strap nearby, a couple of blocks, whatever, strap nearby. And for the child's pose, there's a couple of things that you can do. First of all, you can prop yourself way up behind your knees. Okay. All right. Maybe even a bolster has to be used. Okay. You can also put a blanket underneath the top of your instep here, a little bit of rolled up blanket under the top of the instep to make you feel comfortable. Child's pose, extended child's pose. Okay. So the hands are out here. The body completely releases, and see where you are here. And take a few breaths here in this child's pose. Stretch it out. You can push the hands a little bit to get the hips to go back. You can pull the hands a little bit to reach out and get the arms and shoulders to stretch a little bit more. Okay, now I want you to take the hands behind you, with the palms facing up, and realize that your shoulders are now internally rotated. All right, let us come on up to table position. Okay, and I just want to do these little wrist exercises that we've been doing lately. All right, so the more body weight you have over the hands, the harder it becomes. So if you come into like a plank position, a little plank position, it becomes very hard. I can't do it like that. Okay, so taking it into a table, press the bases of all your fingers down into the floor and lift your wrists up. Your thumb. So let's do that a few times. So you just lift it up, and you can try bringing your body more forward to take more weight. So just do that a couple of times. All right, and then let's go ahead and put the back of our hands on the floor and see what kind of weight you can put here. Straighten your elbows, very hard for me to straighten my elbows. And just let that stretch here a little bit. Okay, let us go back into child's pose for a moment. Okay, so working through this vinyasa, let's go ahead and inhale. Pull ourselves up to our low plank position. Exhale, bend the elbows and let the chin and chest come to the floor. Inhale, extend the pelvis, engage the kneecaps off the floor, pull the hands back, and you've got cobra. And then exhale, press into child. Inhale, come up on your knees. Arms are overhead. Exhale, take your hands behind your back, put your chest on your thighs, your hips on your heels, and your forehead on the floor. Inhale, reach the arms forward and pull up to that low push-up. And exhale, lower, chin chest. Inhale, extend through the pelvis, back of the legs strong, kneecaps off the floor, hands forward. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come up on your knees, arms overhead. Exhale, take your hands behind your back, your chest on your thighs, your hips on your heels, and your forehead on the floor. Inhale, arms come around, pull up to your little plank. Exhale, chin chest to the floor. Inhale, full cobra. Exhale, press child. One more full round. Inhale, up on the knees. Exhale, hands behind the back, chest on the thighs, hips on the heels, and forehead on the floor. Inhale. Take the body up into the little plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, chin, chest on the floor. Inhale, extend through the pelvis, kneecaps off the floor, pull. And exhale, child's pose. Okay, so this time I want you to inhale, come on up. And then I want you to exhale, settle down between your feet. So some of you can sit right down on the floor. Some of us will need a block. Some of us will need more than a block. Okay. Put a strap over your left shoulder. So this is hero's position. Ideally, I'm going to put a little bit more padding in myself just because I need it. So again, same idea. You can have the blanket under the instep of your foot. Here, knees ideally coming together. This is really a great way to sit up straight. All right, let's interlace the fingers, send the palms out, inhale, breath, take it up, breathe in. All right, so as you reach up here, see about dropping the ribs. Take an inhale, press your hands up. Exhale, release your right arm down. Take another inhale, stretch the arms away from each other, and then exhale, bend the elbows and catch the strap or your fingers. All right, so here, Gomukhasana position with the arms. Right elbow pulls down, right hand pulls down, left elbow pulls up. Chin level. Breathe deeply. So I didn't go over the breath too much. We use Ujjayi breath, inhaling, hollow windy, exhaling, hollow windy. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, release. Interlace your fingers. Take a look at the way your fingers interlace and put the opposite thumb on top and press the palms out and up we go again. Okay, you should have switched your strap to the other shoulder. Inhale. Exhale here. Feel the ribs knit back down to the pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, release the left arm. Inhale, reach the arms away from one another. And then exhale, bend the elbows and put the fingertips together or grab the strap. All right, so the upper arm pulls up and the lower arm pulls down. The chin is level and the ribs stay near the pelvis. All right, let's take an inhale. And exhale, release. Let's go ahead and do the Garlandasana arms while we're here. Arms go out, inhale, breath. Exhale, right crosses under the left. Press them in opposite directions. Bend the elbows. Bring the right fingertips into the left palm. Bring the elbows to shoulder height. Relax the shoulder blades down. Let the arms be at a 90-90 here. And take a few breaths. All right, let's take an inhale. Exhale, release. Arms go out. Inhale. Exhale, left under the right. Push them over to opposite directions. Bend the elbows. Bring the left fingertips into the right palm. All right. Elbows at shoulder height, 90-90. Ribs knit down. Breathe here. All right, inhale. Exhale, release, and let's come into downward facing dog. Okay, so spread the fingers well. Index finger roots are grounded. All the roots of the fingers are grounded. Hips go up and back. All right, so take a little bit of time here, seeing what's going on with yourself today. Okay. I like doing this after that because it opens up the back of the knees, okay, the eyes of the knees. All right, so downward facing dog, hands, index finger root grounded, hands grounded, biceps roll away from ears, let the head come down as much as you can. So for me, I almost overextend here, okay, in this, so I need to pull a little bit back from it. Bend the knees, let the hips go way, way, way up, and then straighten it. You can pedal through the feet. It's always about the calves for me. Belly draws in. All right, let's take an inhale to the knees. And exhale. Left foot forward between the hands. Okay, inhale, come on up. And let's do our hamstring work. Okay, so you can put a blanket under your knee as well as your shin. Okay. You can build up something under your shin. Let's see how this is going to work for me today. This way. And your left foot is forward. All right, so it's this little runner's lunge sort of deal. Right. Left hand makes contact with the left knee. All right. And there's going to have to be a lot of contact there, as you'll see. The right hand squeezes the right waist, and the right foot and shin press down firmly into the floor, into a support for 5 breaths. So let's go. All right, and then kick your foot up to your buttocks for 5. Got to have some energy in that left hand with the left knee and the left foot. And let's take it down again. And let's press again for 5 breaths. And kick it up. And kick it down. And kick it up. And release it down. And then come into a pose that helps you stretch out your right hamstring. So for me, that means really kind of a forward fold over my right leg. And then get ready to switch sides. Okay, so left knee's going to be down. Left shin down. Right foot forward. Right hand, right knee. Make that contact, okay? So that's part of your stability. Left hand, left waist. Let's press it down for 5 breaths. Then you kick it up. And kick it down. And kick it up. And kick it down. And kick it up. This is the last time. Squeeze it up. All right, and then once again, stretch out that left hamstring. And as you're ready, make your way back to downward facing dog. Okay, so downward facing dog. Let's go into inhale to the knees. Now breathe here for a moment as you set up your low plank position. So the hips definitely have to come forward. You want to be aligned from the top of your head to your knees. So take an inhale here and exhale. Drop the body. Elbows back. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Engage the knee. It's cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, so that's one way we can do it. Another way we can do it is we can inhale to the knees, to our plank, and then exhale, bend the elbows halfway down. From there, we can inhale, hold the body forward, engage the legs, get the legs off the floor, and we're in upward facing dog. And then exhale, press, downward facing dog. And then our third option is to inhale into upward push-up, exhale, lower into Chaturanga Dandasana, inhale, sweep forward, opening up the chest, pressing the index finger to root, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to your knees, please. Exhale, right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, come off the back knee and enjoy your runner's lunge. All right, so right knee right over the ankle. Check your front foot. See your arch lift. And go to the back leg. Press the back leg back. Press the back leg up. Okay, so the back of the back leg drives up as the right hip drives down. The heel presses away as the right knee keeps the energy balanced. Now in the lunge, we've got the power on the back leg and the balance in the front leg. So try that a couple of times. Shifting the leg, feeling that balance. Okay. All right, get ready for a push-up to the floor. Take an inhale breath to prepare. Exhale, your push-up to the floor. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to your knees. Exhale, left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, come off of your back knee. Breathe here. All right, check out that front foot. Check out that arch. Drive through the back heel. Energy through the front knee in opposition just to keep the good balance here. Back leg presses up to the ceiling as the left hip drops down. All right, let's prepare for plank. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, take your push-up to the floor. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Okay, breathe here. Pedal through your heels as you like. Play with the shoulders. All right, so let's go ahead and see where we can jump to. All right, so many of us can jump. We jump with the inhale. So here's the instructions. You come to the end of the exhale, you bend the knees, you suck your belly in, you start your inhale, and you inhale, hop. All right, so possibly choose, and what you want to do is you want to hop where you can still have your hands on the floor, and then practice walking forward. Okay, so I'd like everybody to practice that. As usual, we will practice that for 1 minute. Okay, jumping, right? So jump with both feet together where you can, and then just walk forward, and then just try again. All right, let's go ahead and in downward facing dog, walk your hands to your feet. Now, if you have to bend your knees, that's fine. I want you to walk them to your feet and take an inhale breath. And exhale, put your hands to your waist. And inhale, press into your heels as you rise. And exhale, jump your feet together. Arms down alongside your eyes. Okay, so let's do this little back bend action. So get a wall and get about, if you haven't done this before, try about 12 inches away from the wall. Okay. Feet are hip distance apart. Legs are strong. Legs are grounded. Arms go up with the inhale breath. Exhale, touch the wall. Okay, so that's good. I can touch it. Inhale up and exhale down. So what you want to do is maybe move a little bit more forward and just find a place. Inhale. Exhale, touch the wall. Make sure you can touch the wall. Touch it and then come back up. Okay, so once you find a place where that feels pretty comfortable, and it doesn't really matter if you're closer to the wall than the maximum stretch or so, arms go up with the inhale. Exhale, the hands go to the wall. And the hands walk down the wall. Once you walk them down the wall a little bit, press, straighten the elbows, and open the chest. The head can be back or it can be forward. It can't be in the middle. And then come on up and down. And chin comes up last. All right, let's do it again. Arms go up. Arms go over. Walk the hands down. Press into the wall. Keep the legs strong. And up. And down, and let's do it one more time. And come on. Good. Let us now come to the top of the mat. Do a couple sun salutations, some standing postures, and otherwise have a merry time. All right, so Samasthiti can be done with the joints of the big toes touching or the feet a little bit further apart. I've started putting mine a little bit further apart. Check out the arches. Lift up the quads. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Send some energy through the fingertips. Your first inhale is into inhale Utkatasana. Ribs knit towards the pelvis. Knees bend. Energy in the heels. Exhale Uttanasana, forward folding. Inhale, left leg goes back in a runner's lunge. Exhale, push up to the floor. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to your knees. Exhale, left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, come off the back knee. Exhale, back foot comes next to the front foot. Inhale, rise, quads lift, arms overhead. And exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, right leg back, runner's lunge. Exhale, push up to the floor. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale to the knees. Exhale, right foot forward between the hands. Inhale, come off the back knee. Exhale, back foot comes next to the front foot. Inhale, rise, zipped up quads. And exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, left leg back, runner's lunge. Exhale, push up to the floor. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, lift up the right leg. Exhale, lunge it forward and plant your back heel. And inhale, rise. So pick up your weights. And these can be the heavy weights because we'll just do this one part. Bring it up. So here we are. Warrior one positioning. Okay, let's just go ahead and do a few. So do your lateral raises. So I've got my heavy weights. Those are really more for the rows. You could also, with heavy weights, do the bicep curls. And then let's take a bicep curl with an inhale. And exhale, step into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up the left leg. Exhale, lunge it forward, plant the back heel, and bring up the butt. All right, so set up the legs. Set up the legs. Back foot strong, front foot balanced. And try what you can do with your weights. Maybe this, lateral raises, shoulder presses. Just play a little bit here with this sort of the idea of transitioning with these weights. All right, then take the bicep curl, inhale, breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, lunge it forward, plant the back heel. Inhale, pick up your weights. Exhale, shorten your stance a little bit. Straighten your front leg and square your hips. Drive off your back leg, fold over, and these are the rows. And then let's have a bicep curl with the inhale. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, lunge it forward. Plant your back heel. Use your inhale to rise with your weights. Shorten your stance. Square your hips. Drive off your right heel. Forward. Rows again. And then soften the right knee, left knee, bicep curls. Inhale, exhale. Take it to the floor. Downward, take it to downward facing dog. Okay. Breathing here. All right, so now you're going to do it in vinyasa style. So come to the end of the exhale. Initiate your inhale, and inhale, hop forward. And exhale, fold, fix your feet. Inhale. Let's come into Utkatasana. Breathe and hold. All right, so let's just take a few breaths here in Utkatasana just to feel this work that we need to get these ribs down to the pelvis. Sit bones spread, energies into the heels. Okay, inhale here. Exhale, stand up. Okay, I want to do the hip cars. All right, so get something to hold on to for balance. So you can use a chair. You can also use a pole, which I'll go ahead and do this morning. Okay, feeling very up to it. All right, so holding on to something. And if you haven't done this before, definitely use a chair. All right. So that's your left arm. Okay, being well balanced. Okay, your right arm goes out to the right. Your right hip flexes, your right knee flexes, and you dorsiflex your foot. All right. We then move the knee towards the armpit and the elbow, keeping the hips level. Now, once again, I'm going to get myself a mirror so I can see a little better. Once you get out here, at some point, you've got to internally rotate to make that circle of the leg going back and coming in. And then you take it back. You're pressing firmly through the spinning leg. externally rotated, you get it around towards the elbow, armpit, and chest, and down. Everything's flexed up here. Let's bring it up again. Let's take it to the armpit, to the elbow. Where must you begin to internally rotate? You take the leg back behind you to draw the circle. Right leg goes back, working the circle. Press firmly into the standing leg. Bring the knee towards the elbow and then back towards the front. Everything's flexed up into the chest, over to the armpit, over to the elbow. Knee's got to drop down, internally rotating to bring it around and in. And last time, kicking it back. At some point, you've got to externally rotate it, bring it around, bring it up, and down. Let's do the other side. All right, so it's your right leg you're standing on. The right arm is grounded. Your left arm is out. Okay. So the left hip flexes, the left knee flexes, the left foot dorsiflexes. Bring it over towards the armpit and the elbow. At some point, you've got to internally rotate it to continue drawing a circle with your knee around and down. The leg goes back. You've got to start externally rotating it. Come back into that circle and forward and down. And up you come, working towards the elbow, drawing your circle, internally rotating your hip, bringing it around and down. And back again. Externally rotating it. Get it to come up around your circle, and forward and down. And one more time, it comes up. It goes out. Knee drops down, around, makes your circle, and in. And last one back. And up. And down. Okay, so now our legs should be all ready for our triangle pose. So, have a block. Put it outside your right foot. Right heel is in line with left instep. So sorry, right heel is in line with left heel. I used to line it up with the instep, but now I've changed my mind. So you're doing your own thing. So with the instep is a little harder. So I would say do it with the heel. The left foot turns ever so slightly to the left. The torso, the hips are square, arms come up, muscles hug the bones in the legs, inhale, round. Exhale, reach, lengthen right side ribs and tilt into your triangle pose. Now I do like taking a block to get a little bit of energy coming, springing back up. Ribs need to get down towards the pelvis. Front leg quadricep is lifted up and externally rotated, and you can actually feel that right arch and press down through the left outer heel, and you can feel the left arch. Triangle pose. Coming up with your inhale, travel with your block. Exhale, line your heels up. Check how much purchase you want to have on that back foot so that that arch can lift. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen left side ribs. Reach. Take it down to the floor. Take your spring off of your block. Settle in a little bit more. Try the left quadricep up. Externally rotate it. Feel the left arch. Feel the right arch. Knit your ribs. All right, come on up with the inhale. Exhale, turn, face the back end of your mat. Big block. Square the hips to the back end of the mat. Stance is left foot about 45, Right heel is to the right of the left foot, okay? So they're just a little bit apart. Drive off the left heel. We did this before with the weights. Folding over. Once you feel like you're folded over in a comfortable flat back lengthened position, put your left hand on your block and twist your body. So you can be fairly far away from the floor here to do this, like I am, or you can be down closer to the floor. You want to feel the legs working for you, balancing you, dropping the left ribs around. Driving into the back heel. Inhale, breath. Exhale, looks down, and inhale, comes up, butt, and square yourself to the front of the mat. All right, so square into the front. Get that action. Back heel pressing. Body folds over. See what works for you here. And then put your right hand outside left foot and take your twist. So really don't be afraid to use a high block or even a chair for this, because you really want to get into your legs and let them be stable for you. Dropping the right ribs around. Inhale. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come upwards. And exhale, step to the front of the mat. Let's go ahead and make our way to sitting. And here's one way. Inhale, Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, left leg back. Runner's lunge. Exhale, push up to the floor. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. So getting to the floor from downward facing dog requires that you have to hop through and land on your bottom. So I'm going to instruct with my left knee, but let one of your knees come up towards your chest and your armpit. Hover your body there and slide your other one forward and drop your hips down. Okay, so I know we've run way over, but I'm just going to we're going to do just a little bit more. I'm going to do my favorite one. Okay, so Dandasana. Actually, one thing we didn't do, so let's do it. We didn't row, so let's row, okay? Because this is what we said we really needed. What I said we really needed. Okay, so put your strap and just row. And by the way, get on your sit bones. So if you need a bit of a blanket because your hamstrings are making you do this, get up on, catch the sit bones. All right, do about 10 of these. And again, the release goes a little slower than the pull. All right. Right knee bends, Janu Shirshasana. Open it out to the right, open the hip out to the right. Pull the left leg into the top. Use a strap if you need one. So here's what we've been doing. So a lot of times people will just fold over like this. Okay? Okay, this requires a lot of hamstring stretch. Okay? All right. What we've been trying to do is do that same idea. Get yourself squared up a little bit over your left leg. Sharp exhale. And just go ahead and just round your body forward, okay? Just round your body forward and feel that rounded position there. For me, I get more sensation doing it this way than I do the other way. All right. Then if you like, you can extend through the lumbar and fold more. Catch the left foot with the strap with your right hand and kick your foot into your arm as you fold forward. Left hand can be off to the side, just kind of hanging out. And feel the stretch all down through the right side body. So ideally what you're going to feel is from shoulder to hip. What ends up happening is sometimes along the line, something is stiff and you may not feel it down the whole line. All right, let's come up with an inhale. Exhale, release. Let's do the other side. I think this is a good idea. Left knee bends in, open the hip out. Right leg pulls into the hip socket. Take that little sharp exhale to come over. Now at this point, I'm also flexing my lumbar spine as I'm flexing my thoracic spine. Feel that for a moment. And go ahead and come out of the lumbar flexion into the lumbar extension. Take the hand, the belt, and use the left hand. Right hand can be for balance. And kick the foot into the left. All right, let's come on up. Inhale. Exhale. Let's stay on the same side. And then just open it out. Okay, so it's still a Janu Shirshasana, just a different kind of Janu Shirshasana. You can put a strap around your right foot if you like. Okay. Twist to the left. Okay. Let the right hand be outside the knee. Palm faces up. Take the left arm up, internally rotate it, reach it as we've done before, and take it around behind the back, bend the elbow, and reach for the inner thigh, the strap, or the waistline, okay? And twist. All right, take an inhale breath here, and then exhale, begin to tilt to the right as you're still keeping the twist open. Let the right elbow come inside the right knee, working the right hand to the right foot for the strap. Left arm then comes up, and it externally rotates and reaches over to the foot. Once again, you could do a little kicking action. Well, if this isn't enough sensation for you, you can do a little kicking action. All right, and exhale, let the legs be wide. So Upavista Konasana. Back of the legs. So this was one of those poses that I could not do when I first started. It took me some time. Back of the legs press firmly on the floor. You do want the sit bones to be grounded. So in my case, I have to make sure that they stay back and don't go forward. I love doing this on a chair, on a block, and forward. Be sure you're reaching back for your sit bones. And then inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release the toes. Inhale, pop the legs up. Take a couple breaths here. Chest is lifted, gaze goes up, energy through the big toes. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Cross your legs. Inhale, pick up your bodies. And exhale, put them down, and let's do the second side. So this is going to be right knee bends in for Janu Shirshasana. Left leg's off to the left. You can put a strap around your left foot. And twist to the right. Okay, so the left hand faces up, shoulders externally rotated. Okay. Right arm goes up, internally rotates. Sorry, yeah, okay, internally rotates, wraps around, elbows bend, and you reach for your left inner thigh, the strap, the waistline, and twist. Drop the shoulders. All right, inhale. Exhale, begin to bring the elbow. Keep the twist happening. Keep looking over your right shoulder. Tilting to the left. Working the left hand to the strap, to the foot. And then taking the right arm up and externally rotating and reaching it down to catch. And once again, you can do some kicking if you want. Root down through the right sit bone. And once again, come on up and exhale. Let's take Baddha Konasana. Okay, so this is the bound angle pose, and sitting on something is almost always essential for this one. What you want here is you want your knees to be lower than your hips. Okay? You want your knees to be lower than your hips. You want your back to be nice and straight. Now, what I experience is that when you press your heels together, your knees might descend a little bit more. So what I'm trying to do is I'm also trying to see if I can get the ball mounds of my feet to stay together at the same time. So that's my new challenge, because I always practice open the feet like a book, but I'm not sure they should be like a book. All right, take your arms in cactus pose. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. Keep the ribs knitted down. Keep the knees descending. Arms can push back. If you go up against a wall, this is so fun. I remember doing this in sport and health. All right, let's take an inhale. And exhale, release. Okay, take any position you want for Shavasana, the corpse pose, while Shavasana, for taking rest. All right. So Shavasana is actually the pose of released and relaxed samasthiti. Okay, so equally balanced, symmetrical, etc. So you can do that in various positions without really being in what's known as corpse pose. So corpse pose is on your back, mostly stuff out to the side, everything symmetrical as you can get. All right. Or what I like to do is bend my knees. Feet are a bit wider than hip distance apart. I'm going to go ahead and put my feet for a moment out as wide. Yeah, in the room in a little bit. I find just kind of just the right position. Also put your legs out into Baddha Konasana, which is kind of nice. You can roll a blanket, put it under. You can put it easily, put a couple of blocks underneath your legs so you're completely relaxed. I think I'll go ahead and do it this way today. All right. So taking some time to really feel what you need to do to make your body settle and be comfortable. I also often choose to use the cactus arms for rest, just keeping the shoulders open. So in terms of the cactus pose, if you can't easily be on the floor like I am and be able to press the back of the hands into the floor and press the elbows into the floor, plus then releasing, prop yourself up so that you can do that. And so one of the things I actually like to do is take my blanket. It's all grounded in my nice soft blanket. So again, you may want to put a blanket over your whole mat so that everything feels like it's on the blanket. Now, the first trick I'd like you to do once you find yourself in an overall comfortable position is separate your lips. Separate your lips. Focus on breathing in and out through the nostrils. And then scan your body. Check in on those shoulder blades. Check in on the back of the arms on the floor. Curl to the fingertips. Check on where the back body makes contact with the floor. And check where it doesn't. Feel your support. Let the body sink. Get supported. Let the muscles around the mouth, jaw relax. Again, just let that mouth be just lightly ajar, letting it all release. Ears, relax the eyelids. Relax your forehead. Relax yourself. Let your brain anchor yourself with your breath. Anchor yourself with your body. Same idea. Come back to the breath. Come back to the body. Just keeping the focus there. Be very, very interested in this resting body, this released jaw, soft breath. At the end of every exhale, scan the whole body and let it just sink back. Take an inhale breath. Exhale breath. Inhale, let your arms go up and over. Exhale, pull your belly in and let your knees float into your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, roll to the right or left sides. Feel the energy just sink back down for a moment. And then come on up. Once again, seated position. Sit bones grounded. Knees below your hip points. Interlace your fingers, send your palms up. Inhale, breath. And exhale, hands down through the heart center. Thank you, everyone. Sorry I went so over, but I just kept feeling like